Looking after a wild animal is not an easy process, and keeping a wild animal in captivity is often difficult. Whether in a circus, zoo or other environment, every wild animal has the same needs. But is it fair to keep a wild animal in captivity for entertainment purposes? Should these animals stay in their natural environment? The story of Anne the elephant last year caused public outrage when footage was released showing the elephant being beaten at the home of the Bobby Roberts Super Circus, and has now been moved to Longleat Safari Park, where the animal is now under veterinary care and a programme of rehabilitation. In the UK, there are many wildlife rehabilitators running a variety of facilities. One such wildlife rehabilitation facility is the Rspca's Stapeley Grange Wildlife Centre in Cheshire. Wildlife Supervisor Robert Scrivens tells us more.
The main area that we are in charge of here at the centre is to look at wildlife rehab. So the main source of that is obviously taking in sick, injured and orphaned wildlife. The general concept of wildlife rehab obviously is taking in the animals that we get, whether it be adult or juvenile, try to obviously assess the animal's condition on admission, and the welfare of the animal is paramount throughout the whole process, and the idea is to try and get the animal rehabilitated, any injuries, sicknesses or disease dealt with, and then return back to the wild as quickly as possible. Obviously some species take longer than others. Some animal admissions that we deal with can be very quick, so 24-48 hours the animal can be turned around and then released back to the wild. Obviously these animals are very frightened, they're very nervous. Some species are more difficult to rehabilitate because of their nervous disposition. And it's fantastic to actually see the animal that you had in the palm of your hand and you hand reared to seeing it back out in the wild where it should be, acting as a wild animal. And to me that's the most satisfying part of the job.